Mission 3 Sambush. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. We are going to just go ahead and get on it. Let's do it.
Sword 2-1 cleared for engine start.
Sword 2-1 starting up. RPM rising. Good start. Sword 1-1, Sword 2-1, radio check.
Loud clear 2, RV waypoint 1, see you up there.
Sword 2-1, clear taxi.
Hotel 4 Tower, Sword 2-1 requesting takeoff.
Sword 2-1, you are cleared for takeoff on runway 28, wind 253 for 7 knots, altimeter 2975.
Sword 2-1.
Alright. Altimeter set to 2975. Let's do it.
Sword 2-1, gear up.
Alright, kicking out the afterburner. I'm kicking it out a little early. Usually what I do is I'll kick it out at 350 knots, but I'm doing it at about 300. Want to save fuel. Let's go ahead and put the targeting pod in standby mode. When you turn on the switch to turn on that hard point, it automatically turns the targeting pod on, even though you're in nav mode and in the nav master mode. Since the T-pod's here already up, what it does is it's telling you your mast. It's telling you your mast. So in nav mode, if you go here to the target pod and put it in standby, that mast will stop blinking in your face. Alright, departure procedures, usually it's 280 on the heading, and then you need to stay below 4,000, about 5 miles. So I'm just guesstimating 5 miles, and then I'm going to switch to departure, channel 3, and we will contact departure.
Hotel 4 departure, Sword 2-1 departing from runway 28.
Sword 2-1, turn 040, climb flight level 180.
Heading 040, flight level 180, Sword 2-1.
Sword 2-1, you are clear of Hotel 4 airspace, departure handing off.
Very nice. Alright, proceed waypoint 1. We're going to go ahead and set up. We're going to go uniform con 2 to Sentinel, and then we're going to go back to the Sword Flight, channel 7 on the VHF. I'm continuing to 040, and they handed me off, so I will go ahead and head to steer point 1, Marshall Point. Contact Popeye. Come to Sword Flight. Press spacebar. We are already on Sword Flight. So spacebar it is.
Sword lead, Sword 2 approaching waypoint 1, ready to push.
Copy, Sword 2, pushing waypoint 2.
Alright.
Sword 2-1.
There's our flight lead down below. We're going to follow Sword 1.
Flight, switch Sentinel on uniform.
Already did.
2-2 set. 1-2 set.
2-1 set.
Sentinel, Sword Flight, checking in on mission 0529er, request word.
Back to the party 2 at the end of minutes away from your target area. Mission CAC remains at flag. You are clear to proceed.
Copy, Sentinel. Sword out. Okay, Flight, we're cleared towards the target. 2 SA-8 active in that area.
Geckos? No problem then. We already showed them that yesterday.
Don't get too cocky. Spacebar, if you want to find out more from Rotor. Yes, I do.
Things nice and simple around Rocket yesterday.
A couple of geckos just outside of the city. They didn't last long.
No, they did not. Package got in and out nice and clean.
What about your mission, Ghost? Who are you supporting? The Hogs?
Affirm. We were up north of Raqqa. Hogs were supporting the YPG advance to the south. Pretty busy up there for the Hogs. Sounds like we had a few JTACs down there working with the YPG.
No doubt we've got special forces embedded with them.
Anyways, it sounded pretty lively for the A-10s. Not so much for us. All quiet up there regarding air defenses.
Ugh, sounds disappointing.
Quiet's good, Rotor. Don't go looking for trouble.
Oh, come on, boss. You know trouble always finds me.
Flight, waypoint 2, pushing north.
Alright, let's go ahead and push. Push to the north. We're turning north and heading into Syria.
Okay, looks like we have clear skies ahead. Make sure you keep on flight plan. Don't stray west towards the Syrian sand sites.
Getting all my pages set up.
So we keep seeing SA-6 emissions, but no sign of a launch yet. Do you think they just have the radars, or do you think they have the mobile launchers as well?
It's a good point. You just thought they'd let one fly by now if they had them. It's a pretty capable system. You wouldn't not use it.
Well, we can't say whether they do or don't have them, but assume they do. It'll be safer.
But why keep lighting up the radar and making yourself a target if you're not launching? Makes no tactical sense at all.
Well, if they want to make it easy for us, I'm not complaining.
Could be all sorts of reasons. No tells, no missiles, poor training, poor maintenance. Or it could be they're saving what they have for the best possible chance of hitting something. Let's not worry about why they haven't fired and concentrate on what happens if they do.
We know the drill, boss. Hard turns to break lock. Say no harm back if we have some. If not, dive for the deck, work your way into the target. Saturation attack if we need to.
Okay. Good to know you still pay attention. But remember, the SIA SAM operators might be better than you've given them credit for. We've seen them turning off their radars when we launch harm, so they have at least some understanding of tactics. Just don't underestimate them.
Copy that, lead.
Alright, we are heading steer point 3. We're heading north into Syria, and we are, what is that, 107 miles from steer point 3, which is our IP. This mission, we are heading in to protect a strike package that is going to be attacking the Dier ez-Zor airbase, right by where we were at last mission. And there is an oil processing facility to the west of the airbase that is also the objective for today. Got 4 ships of F-15 Strike Eagles that are heading in to prosecute the targets, and our job is to make sure they get there safely. According to the briefing, intel suggests that there might be an SA-6 that was moved into the airbase area. Probably SA-8s and then the normal AAA around the same area. Sounds like we got a couple SA-8s already active in the target area. Loaded out with 2 AGM-65Ds and 2 GBU-38s. And then my number 2 is loaded out with 2 harms.
Sword flight, 50 miles to IP, switch to Warden on uniform.
1-2 set.
2-2 set.
2-1 set.
2-1 set.
Warden, Sword 1-1. Sword flight inbound on flag target area. Any words?
Sword 1-1, Warden, you are clear to proceed to target area. TOT is flagged.
Copy. Sword flight is proceeding. IP is 10 miles. My RWR is naked to threat.
Sword 2 naked.
Copy 2. We'll set up an orbit near the targets and see what shakes loose. I'll set up south of the airbase. Forrest, I want your element 5 miles west of the storage facility.
Okay.
Alright. 5 miles west of storage facility. Steer point 4, I think. Yep, steer point 4. And then I'm going to set my compass here. Set my course line to east, and then I'll follow that into steer point 4, which will set me up for a 5 mile west orbit of steer point 4, the oil facility. Alright, I'm done messing around with the Mavericks. Switches are hot, master arm is on. Probably gonna have to head down underneath the clouds, so I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Definitely gonna have to head down. Let's get everything set up and ready to go. Alright, let's head down below the clouds. See what we can see. Heading below the clouds, I am going to be watching for tracers. I'm not taking a sucker hole, so you see those holes, don't go through those. Enemy will position some AAA to fire right up the sucker hole, and you'll be screwed, so I'm just going to pop through somewhere. I don't have my RWR on. The cloud bases, I think, were around 10K, so if it was going to be close to the ground where the ceilings were, there we are, about 10.5. Alright, looks like we got some smoke. Just gotta be vigilant, watching for any tracers. I'm gonna stay high as I can. Like,
Sword 1 in position, still naked.
alright, we are in position as well. I'm going to try to stay right at
2
the
hold
base of these
position.
clouds.
I'm tally on an SA-9 at the airbase, engaging. Go high cover, ready on the harms. If one of the geckos pops up, then let one go.
Copy. I'm covered.
Alright, hold overhead and wait for Popeye to kill the SA-9. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and get my T-pod on the oil facility here since I'm orbiting it. I want to see what's down there. Alright. As I'm orbiting, what I'm doing is I'm gonna be climbing a little bit, descending a little bit. Some on purpose, some not on purpose.
Forward 1-1, rifle.
Because I'm not paying attention. And so what, but that's okay because it makes me a more difficult target to hit AAA if you're kind of moving around a little bit. Alright, here's the oil facility. See if we can't see any vehicles. Or a SAM system.
SA-9, airbase.
Alright, airbase, SA-9 down. Alright, we got an 8 spike.
Mark 8 airbase, SWORD 1-2 engaging.
What do we got here? Oh, I see a AAA gun. It's really easy to get heads down so much that you lose your situational awareness. That's one thing I really want to work on is if I'm heads down looking through my T-pod, I need to look up once in a while to see if any tracers are being shot at me. Watching for those telltale signs of AAA. I don't see any SA-8s.
SWORD 1-2 Magnum, SA-8 airbase.
I'm getting spiked by one. Let's go ahead and notch him.
Kill, SA-8 airbase.
I don't see any here at the oil field, the oil processing plant. That doesn't mean that there isn't one.
Mud 8, oil facility.
Yep. Like I said,
SWORD 2-2, clear to fire.
get him, buddy.
Sword 2-2, engaging. SA-8.
Let's zoom in. There we go. Alright, that's not the SA-8.
Sword 2-2, Magnum. SA-8, oil.
Not quite sure where he's at. I don't see him.
SA-8 has gone offline. No kill. I think it powered down.
Sword 1 is tally. Sword 2, do you need the location?
Respond F10 menu. Let me take a look at another minute or so. I don't see him. What I could do is use my harm system, my harm targeting system, to slave over in his general direction. Alright, I don't see him. Let's go ahead and get the target location from number 1.
Affirm, send pause.
North, tree fight, 17.094, east, 04005, 389er, elevation 857.
It's north 3517.094, east 04005.389, elevation 857.
Affirm, clear to engage.
SWORD 2-1, engaging SA-8, oil storage.
That's right. East 040. East 040305, not a 35. So east 04005 389. Elevation 857. There we go. Alright, let's get my teapot on him. There he is. Got him. Alright, I'm inbound. Let's hope I can find him with my Maverick. Zoom it out so it's right on the front edge of the processing facility. I'm going to wait until I'm about 7 miles in. I think I see him right there. 8 miles. 7 miles. Targeting. There he is. Rifle.
Sword 2-1 rifle.
Even though you don't got the plus on there, you can still make it work. Just try to get whatever you're locking at toward the center of the screen. And then you TMS forward. Come on. Where's it at?
Target destroyed.
Nice hit. Heck yeah.
Copy, rudder, sword flights. Return to orbit and we'll cover the package.
Alright, we're back to our orbit. 5 miles west orbit again. Let's trim out. Alright, so that was a good hit with the Maverick. Man, those Mavericks are a lot of fun. I'm telling you what. Alright, we still got 1 Maverick and 2 GBU-38s. Currently orbiting 5 miles west of the oil storage facility per our orders from number 1.
What, SA-6 somewhere south of the airbase?
Oh, there's an SA-6 at the airbase.
Ghost, slapshot, SA-6.
Sword 1 to engaging SA-6.
Huh. Must have been waiting for us. Plugged us in with geckos. Clever.
See if we can't get our teapot on the SA-6 site. Just in case we need to roll in and help. Always want to make sure I'm ready. I'm not getting it on the harm targeting sensor just yet.
Sword 1-2 Magnum SA-6.
There it is.
Sword 1-2 Winchester. Radio gone dark.
It's over here somewhere.
Stand by, sword flight. Warden Stone is engaging SA-6, 7 miles southeast to the airbase. We'll keep it occupied while the strikers are over the target.
Copy all, Sword 1-1.
Just want to make sure I keep I'm still in my orbit spot.
SA-6.
SA-6.
Sword 2-2, engage SA-6.
Sword 2-2, engaging SA-6.
Come on, get him, buddy. He's in that general vicinity.
Sword 2-2, Magnum, SA-6.
I'm still looking for him.
Sword 2-2, Winchester.
Oh, that's why I didn't have a full... I didn't have a...
Damn, this guy's tricky.
My PGM is down at 3. That's why I didn't see him.
Engaging.
I didn't have a full triangulation on where he's at.
Tally on AAA, approximately 1.5 miles northwest of the target, just over the river.
I should be able to find him now. Keep clear of SA-6, wait for Popeye to eliminate.
Sword 1-1, one away.
Alright, he's got one away. Not sure if there's any more SA-8s over here at the storage facility, but I'm going to be a good element lead and do what I'm told. Oh, he got him.
Kill, SA-6.
Yep, that was the SA-6 that I saw. Is that my steer
Mark
point?
6, northeast of the first radar. Popeye, get out of here, go.
Another one?
Sword 1-1, defending.
North and east. I'm starting to get down and I'm starting to get up into the clouds. How about I get back down? So it's north and east.
Sword 1 is clear. Okay, now let's kill that SAM. First one must have been bait. Swords 1-2 and 2-2 hold just outside the mez. Keep the radar looking at you. Forrest, I'm tally on the radar. Stand by for pause.
Alright.
North, tree 515.272, east 04019.230, elevation 6, tree 5. Sword 2-1 push south of the site, I'll arc to the north. Once in position, we'll tag team the radar.
Copy lead. 2-1 pushing south.
Pushing south now. And I will put in the chords for the new one. North 35. Let's see here, north. North 35. 15272. East 040 19 230. Zero 40 19 230 040 19 230 635 feet on the elevation. All right, I am ready.
Sword 2-1 ready.
And I have him in sight. No, I don't. 0.28.
Sword 1-1 ready. Okay, Forrest, I'll lead. If I go defensive, I want you to go hot. When you defend, I'll go hot. Take the radar first, we'll clean up the tells after.
Copy all lead.
Roger that.
Sword 1-1 engaging SA-6.
There he is. Hold south while Popeye heads in, and mission can be aborted anytime using the F10 menu. And aborting. I'm pretty sure that's him right there. Yeah, that's definitely got to be him. Alright, so I'm heading in. Once he calls defending, I'm going in.
Sword 1-1 Spike, defending.
Alright, he's defending. I'm heading in.
Sword 2-1 engaging SA-6.
Is this him? No, that looks like a bridge.
Counter.
He's right there.
Sword 2-1 rifle.
Rifle. Defending. I'm gonna go all the way around, do a 180 so I can keep my teapot on him.
Counter.
I want to be able to keep my teapot on him so I can see if the missile hit.
Counter.
Alright. I'm notching his radar. Alright, I'm gonna head out a little bit. I don't think I got him. My Maverick should have been there already. That wasn't, damn it.
Sword 2-1 defending SA-6.
Chaff flare. Chaff.
Sword 1-1 engaging SA-6. Sword 1-1 defending SA-6. Sword 2-1 push.
Alright, I'm pushing in now.
Sword 2-1 engaging SA-6.
That was a launcher that I launched my Maverick at, I think. It missed anyway. Man, look at all those launches. Alright. We'll drop GBU 38 on him. That damn smoke in the way is messing up my teapot. I can't see if I got a good lock on him. Yep, I do. Standing by chaff and flares. Standing by chaff and flares. Jade him away.
Sword 1-1 engaging SA-6.
Chaff flare.
Alright, I got a JDAM out on that radar. Got one
Sword
GBU
1-1 Spike defending.
We've got one GBU 38 left.
Sword 2-1 engaging SA-6.
I just lost the SA-6. That's a launcher. I'm literally right above him. This is not good.
Sword 1-1 engaging SA-6.
I don't know where my JDAM hit. I got visual on that radar.
Counter.
There he is.
Cat flare.
Come on, go get him. Get him, boss. I got one JDAM left. I'm gonna try to keep him spiked on me.
Flare.
Nope.
Counter.
Yep, he spiked on me. £5,000 of fuel. I'm getting him this time. JDAM away.
Cat flare. Cat flare. Cat flare. Caution. Caution. Cat flare. Cat flare.
7 seconds to impact. Got him.
Radar is down. Good teamwork, Forrest.
Got him. Good deal.
Now let's see if we can clean up the rest of that SAM site.
Okay. I
Smoke
got you.
trails came from the trees close to the radar. Typical battery will be 3 tells. I'll try and distract that AAA. Try and give you some more room to work. Ghost cover me, rotor cover Forrest. Watch out for man pads. We've given the SIA down there plenty of notice that we're here. Sword 1-2.
Sword 2-1.
All right.
Sword 2-2.
Looks like I'm going to go in on a gun run because I am Winchester right now, other than my guns. Search for the SA-6 launchers in the vicinity of the radar. Kill it if you can. When ready to RTB, contact Popeye and F-10. Alright. I don't want to make too many runs, because they did say watch out for man pads, so I'm going to be as careful as I can. And I'll be throwing out some chaff and flares as I'm coming in. Alright, rolling in. I see
Altitude.
one.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
There's
Pull
one
up.
right below me by that building.
Cat flare.
Right next to that building. What do you think? Should I strafe next to that building? Hope everybody's out. I don't have eyes on it. It was too close to the building. This ain't gonna work. I can't even see it.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, I'm coming off. I don't want to hit the ground. There it is. I see it now. I'm too close for a gun run.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
Woo! That was way too close.
Low.
That was way too close.
Counter.
Whoa, something's trying to lock me.
Cat flare. Cat flare. Out.
Man, that was too close for comfort. It was really hard to see that guy. I just about hit that berm and that water. I got lucky on that one, folks.
Sword 1-1 rifle.
Yeah, get him.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare.
I think I see one right here. That one that's right there next to the building is way... I cannot... It's really hard to see him.
Cap flare.
Got one?
Altitude. Altitude.
There's another one. Man, I wish I could just get lined up on that. Because I can't see it at all.
Cap flare.
Where's my fuel? 3.9. I'm just about at bingo. Let's make one last pass. If I don't see it, I'm coming off. And we're going to head home. There's a little dirt road that I was going to try to line up on. But that's really, really hard to see.
Altitude. Altitude. Cap flare.
I think I see it. I think I see him.
Cap flare.
Right there. Got him.
Pull up. Pull up.
There's another launcher. There. I see him. Okay. I'm gonna make a pass at that guy, and then we are out of here. Stay out of my burn.
Bingo. Bingo.
All right. Last pass.
Altitude. Altitude.
Got him. All right, let's get out of here.
Pull up. Pull up.
I see 3 burning tails. Looks like you got them all.
Outstanding work, Forrest. Let's not push our luck any further. Time we departed.
Agreed.
Jordan Swordblade has killed 2 SA-8s and the SA-6 site has been neutralized. No further threats. I'm bingo. Time we departed.
Copy all, Sword 1. Good work. You are clear to depart.
All right. Let's get out of here. It's good work.
Swordblade, roll call.
Sword 1-2 up.
Sword 2-1 up.
Sword 2-2 is good.
Okay, Swordblade, fence out, form up, and push the rally.
Proceed to the rally point. Steer point 6. Shell is available. Air fuel if needed. Rotor will not need to refuel. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go ahead and refuel.
Shell 1-1. Springfield 1. Request rejoin. Springfield 1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 300.
20,000 feet. Yeah, I think I'm going to just I went just a hair up below my bingo, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple little sips.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Alright, let's get up there and get some gas. Again, I'm not going to take very much. Don't need very much. My bingo was 3,500 pounds. I've used 1,000 over, so I'll probably disconnect at 4,500 and call it good to get home. Alright, he's done with his turn. Get stabilized, and just slowly slide up to the tanker.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Alright, there's 5,000 pounds.
Complete.
I just hit the nose wheel steering button to disconnect. Go ahead and slide off the tanker, close the fuel door, head to steer point 6. That way we can head home. Thanks for the gas, fellas.
Sword 2-1 at rally.
Copy, Forrest. Let's push for home.
Return to H4. Let's go.
Flight switch Sentinel on uniform.
1-2 set.
2-2 set.
2-1 set.
2-1 set.
Sentinel, Sword 1 is off mission and RTB. 2 SA-8s and an SA-6 killed.
Stand by. Job flight, Guardian says that thanks for an outstanding job. You are clear to RTB, 7 allowed. Whew, quite the ambush they tried to throw on us back there.
Yeah, sneaky bastards. They really put some brain power in that one.
Meh, they just pulled it on the wrong pilots. A 6 against the 4 of us was only gonna go one way.
I wonder if they knew what they were getting themselves into.
Maybe not, but it looks like they were pretty keen to bag a Western pilot. That would be quite a catch for them.
Trophy more like.
Yeah, you said it. The reports of them butchering that down Russian pilot were pretty sobering.
If it comes to it, no chance they take me alive.
Well then, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
God one, Sentinel.
Go ahead, Sentinel.
God one, be advised to fly the Russian flag to be the first as you drift left on the west. Current course is Polo 128 to 160.
Copy, Sentinel. Any instructions?
God one, maintain current flight plan.
Copy, Sentinel. Sword 1, out. Okay, Sword Flight, this was bound to happen sooner or later. Russians are putting themselves in our airspace. Let's ignore them and carry on home. Don't do anything stupid and keep your weapons safe. Let's not start a war today.
What you think, Lead? You coming to check us out?
Most likely. There's been plenty of eyes on us the last 2 days. Navy come to see what's going on out here.
Well, if the Russians and Syrians didn't know Weasels had arrived in theater, they're about to find out.
What are they up to? What are those pesky Ruskies up to? Yo, I got a couple aircraft up ahead of me. So right now I'm locked onto my flight lead or number 2, one of the two, but I do see 2 aircraft up ahead. They're maneuvering. I'm gonna keep a good eye on those guys, make sure they're not up to no good. They're doing something. Don't do anything stupid over there, fellas. Looks like they're heading away. Looks like they just wanted to come harass us.
Back in Jordanian airspace. We're clear.
Good
Copy,
deal.
Rotor. Well, it's not boring out here, is it?
Yeah, you could say that. And we've not even gone into Syria proper yet.
Sure, it won't be long. This place is a powder keg.
Agreed. What do you think the endgame is out here? There's so many different groups and agenda.
Peace, I guess, but on our terms.
Huh. How likely is that?
Damned if I know.
Looks like the Georges have brought more fighters over to the border. At least 2 groups ahead of us. Angels 22.
Must be reacting to those flankers operating so close to their border. We'll make sure we keep clear. Sword 2-2, we're approaching H4 airspace. Making contact now.
Sword 2-2.
There will be no further reminders during the campaign. Contact H4 approach and follow the ATC instructions. Make sure to contact H4 before 30 miles. We're at 56.
Hotel 4 approach. Sword 2-1 inbound.
Sword 2-1, proceed to Hotel 4 airspace. Check in at flight level 200. Push to RAPCON arrival at 30-mile mark.
Flight level 200, Sword 2-1. Approach Bravo, flight level 200.
Sword 2-1 cleared for approach Bravo. Maintain flight level 200. Sword 2-1 cleared to enter pattern. Flight level 070.
7,000.
Flight level 070, Sword 2-1.
Heading down to 7,000 feet. I'm cleared to enter the pattern.
Sword 2-1, exit pattern and push the tower.
Alright.
Sword 2-1.
Two.
Sword 2-1, cleared for landing runway 10, wind 253 for 7 knots.
Alright. We are abeam.
Altitude. Altitude.
We are turning base. Turning base. Left base, runway 10 back at our base at H4. After another successful mission. I like these campaigns. I just love the immersion of these things. I wish it just makes me want to step up my game on creating missions, because this is what it's about right here, is the immersion, the stories, having fun. Winds are really swirling again. Kind of floated it a little bit with the winds.
Sword 2-1, clear runway and proceed to spot 12.
Spot 12. I'm just assuming that's the spots that I was at when I loaded in. Mission complete. Look at that. This campaign's a lot of fun. Thank you guys for voting on this campaign, because it's fun. I like it. I like the story. I like weaseling. That's a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this mission. Thank you for coming along on this mission. And don't forget, no aircraft were harmed in the making of this video, except all of them. If you enjoy the flight, hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next sortie.